Hi guys, this is Ashley back with another video. Before we get into the video, like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. And make sure that you guys are subscribed to my Pop Obsession channel, because I will be consistently this time, okay, because I know it wasn't consistent in the past, but I will be consistently dropping new podcast episodes over there. So I need y'all to go subscribe to the Pop Obsession channel. Now, we got to get into Botching Bitter really quickly because she has been spazzing out, going through a midlife plastic BBL lipo crisis. And she has been dragging this beef out that she has with her former writer from Love and Hip Hop named Swift on Demand. Okay? So let's listen to what she had to say on Spaces. Allegedly, she was also throwing some subliminal shots at Nicki Minaj.
My old contract was he made me sign a deal that I didn't understand that he was signing me to a label. I thought he was signing me to a management, but he signed me on the fucking label and trying to get 50% out of all my music and 30% out of all my endorsements. When I was independent, he will take 50% of my check and he will make me split my percentage, my 50% with Swift. Can you believe that? And he was trying to sign me for 6 albums. So I pay him $11 million so he won't be a part of the rest of my albums. You could be, I pay him $11 million, a small percentage for my first album, whatever the mixtapes, and that's that. So and on top of that, I got a brand new deal with Atlantic. So when people be talking about I have a 360 deal, when I pay that man $11 million, that deal, because it was made between my management, my own manager, Shaft, got eliminated. So we worked on a whole brand new deal. So when y'all talk about this 360 shit, no, baby, this is not how it works.
Okay, so Botching Bitter says she had to pay her old manager, Shaft, Traft, or whatever his name is, $11 million to get out of her old 360 deal that she was in, and that her current deal, she's not in a 360 deal. Do you guys believe that, yes or no? She also mentioned how she is going through a hate train, that she gets bullied, and that people behind the scenes, allegedly other artists, be asking promoters how much she really gets paid.
Listen, when I'm arguing with people, and if you're my fan, just stay in the sideline and just see me throw the punches instead of telling me you don't gotta do this, Cardi. You're the only artist that do this. You wanna know why? Because I'm one of the artists that get harassed the most, so I'm gonna do it. These artists can shut the up. I'm gonna say something. I don't give a damn. And it's like, oh, you got one album out. You want us to think that people are offering you these type of money with one album out. I don't think you guys understand, right? Because it's not completely really about the music. When it comes to like these tour deals, or when it comes to promoters, they go off how many tickets you have sold. They go off how much people come out to see you when you do festivals. Luckily for me, and to this day, I still sell shit out. I don't like to lie about how much I get paid. Artists be like, what? She said she getting 1.5 million. Let me make a phone call and see if it's true. Then they start calling promoters and shit. And then I will hate for artists to call promoters, and promoters be like, that's capping.
Okay, so a lot of fans are speculating that she is talking about Nicki Minaj, and that Nicki Minaj is going around behind the scenes asking promoters how much Botching Bitter gets paid for a show. Okay, like I said before, when she was talking about signing that $65 million touring deal, allegedly Titanic Records want her to surpass Nicki Minaj in touring revenue. Okay, that's why she didn't sign a contract. So let me know how y'all feel about that. Now, moving on from that, Doja Cat is projected to be the #1 female rapper on this year's Payola Board Hot 100. She has more than double the points of the next closest female rapper, with the points over 800,000 units. Okay, so let me know how y'all feel about that. Doja Cat also is facing some, backlash because she dropped her top genres from her Payola Wrapped and, all the music she was listening to from her Payola Rap list. She got alternative, adult alternative, rock, indie rock, and pop. And a fan said, "Aren't you a rapper? Where's the rap?" And Doja Cat said, "You have common thoughts." She also responded to a fan that said, "Doja, these people don't matter. Stop letting people get to you." And Doja Cat said, "I have the freedom to give people my perspective in the face of ignorance. So I will from time to time." Okay. So let me know how y'all feel about this. I honestly am not shocked, okay, that this was like her top genre. To me, Doja Cat, even though I do consider her a rapper because she do rap, I feel like she's like caters to her white side more than she does to her black side. I wasn't expecting R&B. I wasn't expecting soul. I wasn't expecting her to listen to Queen Bee. If you know Doja Cat's image, she caters to the white demographic more than she caters to the black one. Technically, music don't really have a color, but most white people listen to rock, okay, and pop. Let's just keep it 100. No shade. Now, moving on from that, Twice and Megan Thee Stallion's Strategy debuts at number 171 on the global Payola chart with 1.558 million streams. Let me know if y'all consider this to be a bop or a flop. Okay? I really don't care for the record, but what the hot tea is also with Megan Thee Stallion, a lot of people were saying that she was copying Doja Cat on the song. I saw a lot of people saying that on social media. Let me know if y'all agree or disagree. To me, she didn't sound like Doja Cat because she still got that Texas accent. I feel like she tried to change up her cadence or her flow. But there was I think the second verse where it was kind of giving Doja Cat when she had the blonde wig on, but it still wasn't giving at the same time. It kind of gave the Walmart version of Doja Cat, for the second verse. Not the second verse, maybe the third. I think it was when she had the blonde wig on, it was given that. But I really don't think she sound like Doja Cat on the whole song because, in my opinion, I don't feel like Megan Thee Stallion sounds great on pop records. I think she sounds better on R&B and hip-hop records. Doja Cat sounds good on pop records. Doja Cat probably would have been a better feature for this song, but they probably couldn't afford Doja Cat. Megan probably was a cheaper feature, and it was basically a swap because she did the Mamouche collaboration, okay, or remix. It wasn't the original Mamouche song, but the remix with Twice. So it probably was a swap. Moving on from that. So we gotta call Times Live to the front of the congregation. Tyla is getting praised by several publications, as she should. I mean, she's one of probably the best performers from the new generation, and she got bops. Tyla is that girl right now. She did surpass her in streams, in album streams. Tyla surpassed Queen Bee's Cowboy Carter worldwide in streams and sales. And Tyla is now the #1 most streamed and best-selling album by a Black female artist released in 2024. So she is doing very well. But Times Live has to come to the front of the congregation and receive Donkey of the Day because they had the audacity to put out an article that says, "Do you think Tyla will be bigger than Queen Bee? Are you guys on drugs? Stop. Stop. They ain't trying to do the same thing they did with Rihanna and Queen Bee back in the day, where they would say, oh, Rihanna's going to be bigger than Beyonce. Oh, Ashanti's going to be bigger than Beyonce. They did the same thing. Where's Ashanti now? Knocked up again. Career on Floppiana. Where's Riri? Nowhere in music. So in music, she's not bigger than Beyonce. In music. And you can say, oh, she got 14 number ones. 14 number ones can't do a stadium tour. Couldn't even sell over 500,000 in album sales first week. Think about that. You did 14 number ones, and I love Riri. Riri got classics. Riri got hits under her belt. But she never sold out a tour in her life. That's just facts. And then on top of that, she couldn't do stadiums. Then on top of that, like, her album sales compared to Queen Bee's are terrible. Anti is a classic, but first week, y'all didn't buy it. You know, I know it got leaked, but why didn't y'all allow Anti to sell 400,000 first week like y'all did Cowboy Carter? You know, that's my thing. It feels like people like to pit Queen Bee against other women, but y'all don't really be supporting them like that. Tyla's first week album sales did terrible. Now, I'm glad that it's still on the charts because her album is a bop. Like, let's be very clear. But y'all didn't support it, okay? Y'all still don't really support it like that. Streaming is great, but when is y'all gonna buy? Because the Sharpsess races, y'all buy her music. The vinyls be selling out. Queen Bee never does less than 300,000, 400,000 first week. Stadiums selling out. I mean, when y'all actually gonna support these younger artists instead of comparing them to the greats? We got to start supporting because none of these younger girls like Tyla, the Normanis, Chloe's, the Victoria Monets, they don't sell like that. Let's just be clear. Okay. And I love all of them, but they don't really sell. And then y'all compare them to the greats. It don't make sense. Streaming is one thing, but y'all got to actually show up and buy. Okay. When these girls start selling 100,000 first week and doing stadiums, no shade, then we can start comparing. But they can't do that. Only person really doing stadiums that's a pop star is the Sharpsess races. Now, moving on from that, Kung Fu Kenny and SZA's Luther has now surpassed 100 million streams on Paolify. This is SZA's fastest song to reach this milestone. And then on top of that, SOS allegedly will be containing a few songs that were supposed to be on Lana. SZA has posted a picture teasing the SOS Deluxe. Allegedly, there's a song that's going to be called Take You Down and Diamond Boy and Cry Baby. These songs were linked and allegedly they're going to be on the SOS Deluxe. My whole thing is it's too late to put out a deluxe. That album came out in 2022. We go heading into 2025. Who puts out a deluxe like 3 years later? But you try to do that with your other album. I remember you put out the deluxe like 3 or 4 years later. Like, no, SZA. Okay, we need new music. And I think what is best is that you just drop Lana like in January, because we know Kung Fu Kenny is coming with another album, okay, or mixtape in 2025, right around the Super Bowl. Plus, he got the stadium tour that you're on. So you need to drop your album in January, okay? I wouldn't do February because that's Kung Fu Kenny's month, but you can drop it in January or maybe in April. Okay, when the tour starts. But we need new music. We don't need no old music that was leaked. And the king continues to win because Kung Fu Kenny Squabble Up has now sold 500,000 units in the US, eligible for gold, and also GNX is now officially gold. And it don't have Not Like Us or Euphoria on it. Okay, 12 songs. So congratulations to the king of rap on that. Now, moving on to Off the Chi and supermodel Anuk Yai, who is a model in the industry. They were spotted out together. I don't know if this is for a music video, but I know Botch and Bitter's big old lipo booty is linking, okay? Because I feel like Botch and Bitter obviously would still have feelings for Off the Cheat. Okay? A lot of people are saying that they are a cute couple. I don't know about that. I don't think Off the Cheat is that cute. But that's what the streets are saying, that this is the new power couple in the industry and that they are a cute couple. Let me know how y'all feel about that. I think she can do better. No shade. I think she need to get with like a Michael B. Jordan, even though he don't like black women like that. A Damson Idris. I think that would be better suited. Off the Cheat's a little bit ghetto and ratchet. And personally, I think she can do better. Now, moving on from that, allegedly, it has been reported that Champagne Thickums and his botch BBL has reportedly purchased all floor seats at the Kung Fu Kenny's concert in Toronto to make sure the crowd is empty, okay? Well, this is perfect because I'm finna get a refund and go to this show, okay? And I'm gonna sneak in, I'm gonna dress up as security, sneak in, and sit in the floor seats in front of Kung Fu Kenny and SZA. Okay, this was the best idea that Champagne Thickums did, because now he just bought tickets for Kung Fu Kenny fans. Okay, now a bunch of us can go for free. That's exactly what he just did. See, Champagne Thickums is so dumb, if this is true, because Kung Fu Kenny already gets paid whether it sells out or not. Okay, he's so stupid. So with that being said, I'm finna go ahead and get my refund. Okay, because I had purchased some Kung Fu Kenny tickets. And then I'm going to sneak in and I'm going to see Kung Fu Kenny live. Okay, this is how you play chess and not checkers. We'll dress up as security and go to the concert. That's exactly what I'm finna do. Thank you, Champagne Thickums, for buying me a free ticket to see Kung Fu Kenny. Thank you. So I appreciate Champagne Thickums. Thank you. This is the best news I've heard all week. You will not be receiving Donkey of the Day because I just got free tickets to see Kung Fu Kenny because you bought the ticket. So all I got to do is show up. I think Champagne Thickums probably going to watch the show too. I wouldn't be shocked if he goes incognito. He put on like a Michael Jackson wig, okay, and some sunglasses and go and look unrecognizable. I think he would do that. I think he probably going to go to at least one of those shows to see the King of Rap, because not only is he a fan, but he probably needs some pointers because Kung Fu Kenny is a much better performer than he is. So he probably needs to see some pointers as to how a performance is done at a stadium instead of jumping around the stage in a bulletproof vest and having the crowd sing every word because, you know, he probably can't remember the lyrics that his ghostwriters wrote. So he probably do need some pointers. So I'm sure he will be there taking notes from the King of Rap, as he should. Now, Flo Milli and Sexyy Red teamed up for N.Dot's remake called Embrace It. Now, the beat sounds similar to Ice Spice's Bikini Bottom. I wonder if Ice Spice and Riot gonna sue N.Dots for having, you know, this record out, because it sounds similar to Ice Spice's Bikini Bottom. The beat sounds similar, but that's neither here or there. Sexyy Red, her verse was a chop, and no shade. Flo Milli ate her up, but in hindsight, I do feel like Flo Milli is a better rapper than Sexyy Red. Sexyy Red has made more noise in a short period of time, but she's way more ratchet. You know, she's always naked and twerking. And Flo Milli twerks too, but not as much as Sexyy Red. I think Flo Milli is a better rapper, and she ate Sexyy Red up on the remix. So that's all I had to say about that. Now, moving on to Victoria Monet. She announces her new holiday project, Jaguar 2 Christmas, coming out December 11th. Now, no shade to Victoria Monet, but can you leave the Jaguar stuff alone now? It's like, that's your ongoing theme, and it's kind of corny now. Like, you did Jaguar 2, now you're doing Jaguar Christmas 2. Like, come on now. I feel like we get it, but can you change the name or the theme for your next album? And I feel like, I don't know if I care for a Victoria Monet Christmas album. I feel like Victoria Monet don't sell enough records to be doing a Christmas album? Like, what's the point of selling a Christmas album when your deluxe flopped? No shade. Like, I'm just how I'm thinking about it. It's like, how is the label making any money if you're not even selling for your regular music? I mean, Jaguar 2, the album, did okay, but then the deluxe came out. You had an Usher collaboration. You performed with Tiana Taylor for the Usher tribute. But it just feel like you didn't make enough noise. You put out the All Right music video and it kind of flopped. So I feel like, what's the point of putting out a Christmas album and it sells 5,000 copies first week? What's the point? The label's not even recouping. You're going to be in debt. You're going to owe RCA the colorist, and then they're going to shelf you. Okay? I like Victoria Monet, but this is a chop. She will be receiving Donkey of the Day. Okay? No shade, because I just feel like she just putting out stuff just to put out stuff. Maybe she's trying to fulfill her contract. That's probably what she's trying to do. She might be trying to fulfill her contract, but at the end of the day, I feel like she needs to focus more on her regular music. Now, Kung Fu Kenny's GNX sells 164,000 copies its second week. So congratulations to the king of rap. He would have went number one if the chart obsessed racist wasn't greedy, okay, and had to put out more vinyls after putting out 10 vinyls this year, okay, sending her fans into debt. But at least Kung Fu Kenny is performing at the Super Bowl. Okay, and Queen Bee is performing at the halftime show on Christmas Day, okay, in Houston, Texas. So at the end of the day, we got two iconic, legendary performances coming up, plus the tour. So it's going to be a good year in 2025, okay? Now, moving on from that, a hearing date for Champagne Thickums' petition against Universal Music Group and Paolify over Kung Fu Kenny's Not Like Us has been set for December 20th, 5 days before Christmas, okay? So there will be a hearing for this pre-submission lawsuit for Champagne Thickums against Universal. Let me know how y'all think it's going to go. I think it probably gets settled behind the scenes. But Champagne Thickums really don't have a case, okay? Everybody was streaming Not Like Us, whether you want to admit it or not. Even Wackademics had Not Like Us as his most streamed song. Okay, even your own biggest fan. So Champagne Thickums is delusional, and I hope he loses in court. But I don't think he will necessarily lose. I think he'll get settled. But I'm hoping that this puts the nail in the coffin for Champagne Thickums' career. Because if you are suing because of a rap beef, which is really all this is about, because he lost to Kung Fu Kenny, then you don't need to be in rap. Find another career. Now, moving on to the queen of rap. It is the queen of rap's birthday. Okay, so happy birthday to Nicki Minaj. Let me know in the comments your most favorite Nicki Minaj moment of 2024. My favorite moment of 2024 for Nicki Minaj is when I went to see Nicki Minaj, okay, at the Pink Friday 2 World Tour. I was in VIP, front row, right in front of the Queen, and she put on a really amazing performance, okay? Now, a lot of fans are saying that they don't believe that, Nicki Minaj is going to release her deluxe next week, that she was tricking the fans and botching bitter, and that, she's not releasing the deluxe on the 13th, like she says. Let me know if you guys think that is true, that she tricked, Botch and Bitter and the fans, and that she's really not releasing the deluxe. Somebody was saying on Station Head that she said she wasn't releasing a deluxe. So let me know if you guys would be here for her releasing it, or do you think she should just release Pink Friday 3 next year? But anyway, I got some very hot tea on Patreon. Link will be in the description, and have a great day.